What is FSHD? Is that contagious? Does it hurt? How'd you get it? Why don't you talk about it much? Why can't you do stuff anymore? Will it get worse? There's a lot of questions, but hopefully I can answer a few today. Facioscapulohumeral muscular dystrophy is a genetic disorder characterized by muscle weakness and wasting. As the muscles get weaker, they begin to shrink, leaving a visual impact or a fingerprint for the disease on your body. The face, shoulders, arms, and neck are usually the most noticeable. The back and trunk muscles are also affected early on, but are less recognizable. Other arm and leg muscles are frequently affected during the course of the disease. Symptoms typically show up before 20 years of age and are more predominant in males. Severity ranges from case to case. Some of the most noticeable symptoms are the winging of shoulder blades, the sloping or leaning of the neck, inability to totally shut your eyes, and limited range of motion, particularly in the arms. Up to 25% of cases will need a wheelchair. So, in summer 2017, I moved to Canada, and throughout the course of the move, and within the first couple of months of living here, I started to notice that my left shoulder was really hurting and staying sore, as well as my back, but I assumed that was from weightlifting or playing basketball. During October, things really started to pick up, and my shoulder was affecting everything that I did. In November, about 3 practices into my first basketball season in Canada, I went down to do a burpee and I couldn't get back up, and I had to stop playing. I tried massage therapy for several weeks, muscle relaxers, anti-inflammatories, anything, and nothing worked. I was making it through school less and less every day, and sometime in December I was at school and I could only be there for an hour, maybe an hour and a half, then I had to go home. I laid down for several hours and I couldn't get up, and I had to be ambulanced to the hospital. Then, after 5 days in the hospital, they told me I could have muscular dystrophy. The issue was I was an immigrant and uninsured, so I couldn't get genetic testing. I had to wait until summer 2019 to get the official test. In the meantime, I was going to acupuncture once to twice a week. I had to start doing school from home, and I had to cut down on shows and even stop performing altogether in 2018. I finally got the test done late last summer in Toronto, and the results came back FSHD positive. This led to several referrals to several places, including Holland Bloorview, which is the rehab program that I went to earlier this year. While there wasn't much they could do for my activity level and resistance, they were able to hook me up with some cool tools, including the wheelchair that is currently being built. To be completely honest, it's tough not being able to go out and do stuff. It's tough not being able to go play basketball, or go run with my dog, or even go to the movies without being in pain. It's not fun. But I can get some of that freedom back with this wheelchair. The only problem is we still need a wheelchair-friendly vehicle. Those are unfortunately quite expensive, but we were able to connect with this nice guy who's willing to sell us one below market value, but we still need your help. We can't do it alone, so my mom has written up a donation page on Facebook to collect funds for the band. It would be greatly appreciated if you could give anything. This will help me get some of that freedom back, be able to finally see family that I haven't seen in years, and potentially even go out and do stuff in the community like perform. Unfortunately, I'm not the only person that suffers with FSHD. There's an estimated over 500,000 cases worldwide. Whatever the intensity, this disease is not yet curable, and due to COVID-19, the government has cut funding in half this year. So what I've decided to do is, for the next 30 days, whatever I make off of royalties from people streaming my music, 100% of that will be donated to the FSHD Society. Wheelchairs and pillows are useful, and they can be great, but what people really need is hope. Hope that God can show these scientists a cure for this disease. So that's why next month I'll be making this donation based off of how much my music is streamed. And I'll link that below so that if you want to help out, you can go stream it, and 100% will all be donated in 30 days. It's been a long fight, and it's not over yet. Continue to pray for me and the others affected by this, and we will be believing in those prayers with you. That's it for me. Until next time, catch you later.